from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. First down, Watson. It's complete, Stills. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. That's caught out wide by Stills. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
From the 50, it's Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
To Kenny Stills.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Out of the gun is Minshew. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Jaguars. Nicole Hardman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make the score 14-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Here's Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This will be caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10.
Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. first and 10. Watson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The 44-yard line.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Complete to Nico.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. It'll be Minshew again. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards on the gain there. And it'll move the chains.
First down.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Minshew on first and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score, Jaguars 21, Texans nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cobb on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
First down, it's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Will Fuller was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
Brings up third down and 12.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. From the gun, here's Watson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On second down, here's Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Throwing for his line back, and he's got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Jaguars.
Minshew quickly completing it out wide. And a loose fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
First and goal.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Mecole Hardman with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Texans 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Steps away to his left. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
It's now third down.
Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans. Watson. He's letting this one go for 4. Now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Minshew sets to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Watson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Watson. It's complete. Stills.
That's good.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They got 29 yards that time. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Minshew. Being chased out left. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
A shotgun snap for Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
19-yard line.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to Barkevious Mingo, the former number 6 pick.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the gun, Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
1-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Out of the gun is Minshew. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A big gain on the play, but it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Josh Oliver, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Texans 10. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Josh Jones. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Complete.
It'll be a pickup of 12 yards, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Minshew's pass.
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a game.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This one out quickly to Westbrook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And a Jaguar 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
It's 2nd and 8.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are pouring it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jaguars 42, Texans 10.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30, the 20, 10.
It's sad they pay me. I do this game.
Houston. Will Fuller, 89 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the...
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
2nd down and goal. Minshew will try and set up the screen to Swift. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
48, Texans.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson going deep here for Stills. And some room to work. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Now the ball comes loose, and the Texans scoop it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kyle Fuller, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 8.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
25, Duke Johnson. The ball
2nd down at 4.
brought down at the 18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, Watson. On the left side, this is Stills. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. The quick slant caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And I guess that's where you turn on 4th and goal to your muscle back there. Hand him the football, he does the dirty work.
I think you're asking a lot of your defense there, right? Having to make the stand, have to prepare for just about any type of play to be called, and then here comes the power right at you. On that play, the big man got into the end zone.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But you identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Well, pass there complete to Westbrook. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. It is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
It's caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Josh Lambeau to kick off for Jackson.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Open man is Ayuk, complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
55.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a